In this video, I'm going to do an in-depth review of the February 2025 BTO launch from their pricing, location, and what are their pros and cons. This one is the latest BTO project in the Woodlands area. This is a project that is highly anticipated by many people. This is a mega project with 1,540 units, which is even bigger compared to the two Chencharu BTO projects combined. Furthermore, it is near an MRT station and classified as a standard BTO, which means the MOP is only 5 years and has more flexibility in terms of selling and renting out the whole flat. In terms of pricing, here's the summary for your reference. Prices are excluding grants, and to help you assess whether these BTO prices are reasonable or not, I've also added the transacted prices of nearby resale flats of similar types. Compared to the resale price, the gap is somehow not that much. Let's say you buy a 4-room flat that is on the middle level. So let's say the price is $400,000 something, but then the resale value is around $600,000 right now. Of course, the price might increase like 7 years down the line or something, right? But then again, the gap doesn't seem as much. If we compare between the 4-room flat prices here with Tanjung Park front, the BTO price gap is not that much, but the potential resale value for Tanjung is much more significant because there you can fetch beyond $1 million. I think this is because for plus and prime flats, they get more subsidies to make the price more affordable, whereas this Woodlands North Verge BTO is a standard project, so the subsidy is limited. If we look at the projects that are launched in February 2025, Woodlands North Verge pricing is somewhere in the middle, so it's not as affordable as the two Chencharu sites, but then again, it's not that much cheaper versus Tanjung or Stirling Horizon at Queenstown. So I kind of have a mixed feeling about the pricing for this project. In terms of waiting time, it is around 47 to 48 months, which is still decent. And of course, because it's a standard BTO, then there's no subsidy recovery. Now let's look at the site plan. It has balanced mix of inward and outward facing stacks, and the facilities also help to put some distance between the inward facing units. It has two multi-story car park, remember, because it's a mega project, and the location is on different end of the projects. Note that some stacks will face the multi-story car park directly, so you need to be careful with that. About 8 to 10 units will share 5 lifts, which is pretty healthy proportion. Sheltered walkways connect all of the blocks, and you can also go to the car park using that walkways. There is also a sheltered linkway to the future bus stop. It has 3 drop-off points because there are 6 blocks in total, and what's exciting is that there will be a preschool, eating house, shops, and supermarket within the cluster, which are added conveniences for the residents. Certain stacks may be affected by the west sun, but not directly. Now let's talk about which stack is the best stack. This analysis is courtesy of Stack Homes. If you want an unblocked view of the Admiralty Park, go for Block 917B Stack 401 or 445 or Block 918B Stack 437 and 439. You can also see the Admiralty Park from Block 916A Stack 359, 355 or 357 and Block 917B Stack 399 as well. But at the same time, you will also see the common facilities, so the noise level can be higher at certain times. Watch out that there are certain stacks that currently looking over the forested area. However, there will be future high-rise residential development in front of it, such as Block 917A Stack 383 and 379. In terms of unit mix, this BTO would have 2-room flexi, 3-room, 4-room, and 5-room flats. Other than that, it will also have an eating house, a supermarket, shops, and residence network center on the site. Interestingly, they stated preschools with an S, plural. So assuming that is not a typo, it seems that there will be multiple preschools on the premise. In terms of classification, you'll be happy to know that this BTO come with the standard 5-year MOP. So there's no subsidy recovery clawback, and you can rent out the whole flat after MOP. Basically, the restrictions are the same as what you are familiar with in the past. Now let's talk about the location. This is the map that HDB gave, and if we check the Google map, I think the site is around here. It is surrounded by greenery, and some blocks I bet would have an unblocked view to the ocean if your flat is high enough, or at least there will be some greeneries as your view as well. So that's good. The Woodlands Waterfront Park is also nearby. So if you like outdoor activities like cycling or jogging, I think this will be very convenient. You might ask, where is the nearest MRT station? Well, Woodlands North MRT station is just right here. So it is within walking distance. By the way, Woodlands North station is part of the Thomson East Line. So it will give you a direct, although very far, commute to places like Orchard, Santon Way, Marina Bay, Gardens by the Bay, etc. For reference, according to dooder, Woodlands North MRT station to Shenton Way MRT station is about 41 minutes one way. Just FYI if you are working in the CBD area. Obviously, being located in Woodlands, proximity to immigration checkpoint is a plus, especially if you want to go back and forth to JB for more affordable shopping and culinary experiences. It will be even more convenient once the RTS is already operational. What about amenities? Well, if you are referring to amenities within walking distance is a little bit limited. I think that's why HDB is planning to have a supermarket, shops, and an eating house on the site. But of course, you can always take a bus ride away to Woodlands MRT area, as the area near there will have more shopping and food options. If we look at the map, for parents, you don't really have primary or secondary school within walking distance to the site, but there are options within the 2-kilometer radius. By the way, if we look at the map again, please note that there is a proposed church to be built next to the site. Okay, let's do a quick recap. What I like about this project is that you stand a chance of getting a flat that will have an ocean view or greenery view. I also appreciate the fact that it is within walking distance to an MRT station. And this might sound strange, but it's true. Well, there's actually a benefit of living near the very last stop of an MRT station. Why? Well, you get to sit down while everyone else is standing up. Seriously, yes, your commute is very long, but at least you can sit down and sleep or watch K-drama or something, right? The proximity to JB is also good if you want to have more value for money shopping and dining experiences. I also like that there are quite a lot of flat types to choose from 2-room flexi to 5-room flat, so that's good. The fact that there will be a lot of facilities on site, such as an eating house, shops, a supermarket, etc. is also appreciated. It also comes with the standard 5-year MOP and typical restrictions, so it is less complicated if you want to sell or rent out the flat after MOP. For parents, there are school options within the 2-kilometer radius, so this BTO is also suitable for families. On the other hand, what don't I like about this project? Well, if you work in the CBD area, the commute is quite far. You'll be spending at least 2 hours back and forth every working day. But this is not specific to this project and more of a reality of living in the Woodlands area. Other than that, I'm actually a little bit concerned about the potential rental value once the RTS project is completed. Why? Well, if RTS is really as convenient as promised, there will be Malaysians who live in JB but work in Singapore. For this particular segment, they probably would pick to live in JB rather than Woodlands because it's just a short hop away. But that would also mean that you will have a lower demand for room and flat rental. But you know, for now, this is just a speculation. We'll just have to wait and see. So what's the conclusion? I think this project will be the favorite in this batch. Why? Well, first of all, there's not many options in this batch. But other than that, the Woodlands area historically has a strong demand. So if the price is right, the location is near an MRT station, and the MOP is only 5 years, then there's a high chance it will draw a crowd. I mean, if I have a limited budget and have to pick between this Woodlands BTO versus the other 2 Yishun BTO, I will still pick this over the Yishun BTO. If you want more insights about other projects, check out my other videos in this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!